Welcome to JoJo only units, the ultimate edition, guys. We have 10, actually we have freaking 12 JoJo units, and we're gonna see how good the JoJo franchise is in All-Star Tower Defense. Let's get it. Before we hop on in, let me know, guys, should I make my new co-unit a JoJo unit? And remember, you must be subscribed to get it when it drops at 500k. All right, let's start with some units that I think need some love. Potentially a new 6-star or something. So here we go, guys. Let's start off with probably the first of these units to drop. We have this guy right here. All right, we have one of the second JoJo right here. Take a look. Wait, he has Coca-Cola bottles. Oh my gosh, dang. He actually has some pretty sweet effects though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, look at that. Like, for its time, we'll want to exit for a second. For its time, he had some pretty dang effects. And the nice thing about him was, back in the day, I believe he actually was LB meta or something. He has a pretty sick AoE cone, if you guys take a look at it. And one other thing I like about it is his AoE keeps going up, which is uncommon. Usually it goes up like in chunks, but back in the day it used to go up little by little, and then also in chunks as well, depending on like if there was a new upgrade or attack effect or something like that. All right, and the next JoJo unit we have is, of course, Speedwagon. Pretty much like the best money unit in the game for infinite mode. All right, there's a few other ones you could maybe use, but I definitely always recommend at least bringing him, because Octo and stuff just has a few too many drawbacks to it. All right, let's get this next upgrade. So it looks like it's going to be another damage upgrade, which is going to be pretty good. There we go. All right, here we go. So next time we're going to be getting a new effect for 1.1k. Now, a lot of these older units, you're going to notice that they have such super cheap things. Oh wow, he gets a nice wide AoE cone. Dang. All right then. All right, we'll take that any day of the week. Yes sir, that's actually pretty sick. Dang. All right, let's get that next upgrade then. 1.2k, and it's gonna jack his damage up by double. Oh wait, we can't quite afford it. Oh wait, we got it. Here we go, guys. Energy compression. Look, what, that double the range. Okay, increase of an attack cooldown though, which is a little bit sad, but it's not the end of the world, but it definitely is a little bit disappointing. Can we afford it right now? 1.5. Oh, it's really cheap. This guy, oh my gosh, these upgrades are so cheap, but look at that AoE, dude. Oh my gosh, you guys see how thin it is, but look how long it is. I think he used to have like the highest biggest AoE cone back in the day. It reminds me a lot of Luffy 6-star, and then he gets even more range as well on his last upgrade. What the heck? That's crazy, man. Dang, this guy was built different back in the day. All right, let's check out the next unit then. We have Magician's Red, or the Bird Magician. All right, honestly, this was from one of the part 3, definitely one of my favorite parts of JoJo. I'm glad they added him. He actually has some pretty cool effects. Look at that. Like, they did a good job showing off his stand, I'm not gonna lie. So let's get the first upgrade. Now, what makes him so great is his burn. And honestly, burn units are pretty OP, because you can basically multiply the damage by like 7. So it's pretty freaking sick. So I definitely highly recommend this guy. Back in the day, he was really good. All right, here we go. And then bang, he actually might have been one of the best burn units for a while, though I don't remember correctly. I forget when he dropped. Rengoku might have been out already. Oh, but oh yeah, I remember using him all the time now, because he has this upgrade right here. This upgrade, man, was built different. I remember beating Challenge 3 with this guy right here. Challenge freaking 3, man. Oh my gosh, times were built different, man. Dang, good times though. Definitely a highly recommended unit back in the day, but now I think they could probably give Abdul a 6-star. I mean, I forget if, yeah, I think he has to have something more than this, but or maybe just like a Stardust unit or something, because he was a pretty important unit in part 3. So I definitely think it would be pretty cool to have a little bit upgraded version of him. We'll see if they add that though, because there's so many JoJo units. Here we go. Here we have a newer JoJo unit, guys. We have Vanilla Ices, I believe. Ice Skater. All right, I think this is his stand though. They didn't have the actual version. He was supposed to get an Evo, but never did. So I don't know what happened with that particularly, but yeah, it's kind of sad that never happened. So but it is what it is. So the nice thing about him is he does actually have an element, which is kind of convenient. Here's Cold Aura. Oh, now he's full AoE. All right, he's not freeze yet though, which is a little bit disappointing. Usually units have like freeze or something. So here we go. Bang, some more damage and ice spike to take his range to the next level once we can actually afford it. It's a little bit expensive though. It looks like it's going to cost us 20k. All right, okay, so now he actually has a really tiny AoE, and he's not even freeze either or stun, which is kind of weird. You could maybe use him in raid mode with that faster SPA, but overall, I don't know if I can really recommend him. So we're going to sell him and check out the next unit. We have Funny Valentine. He used to be a leaderboard meta because of his ability at the end, but honestly, he's not that bad. He starts off with a nice AoE and gets some pretty good damage here. And then Dimension Portal, now he just starts becoming one of the fastest units in the game. He's like one of the few units where the SP actually like keeps decreasing like in little amounts. So here you go, 2.8, 2.5, 2.2. He used to actually be one of the fastest SPA units in the game, but like that was actually like did decent damage. I'm not counting like all the old 3 stars and stuff, but yeah, look at that, guys. 15.4 for 2.2 is pretty dang good. But again, he is single target, but he does have the ability. We'll just use, I don't think it's global cooldown, but it might be, so we'll save it for later. Actually, we'll just use it. Basically what it does is it blocks the exit and pushes all the enemies back to right about like here-ish. So it's a really great ability for infinite mode, because it basically gives you a free extra wave, and if you use it correctly, it might even give you more than a few extra waves. So it's pretty sick. So let's go check out a unit that, oh my gosh, I can't believe they did not give her a 6-star. She literally had her own freaking arc of JoJo, and this is how good they left her. 1,000 damage? Are you freaking kidding me, man? Like, come on. Come on, here we go. She at least has AoE though. Ghost punches, a little bit bigger AoE. Her damage is kind of mid though. But like, for such a big character in JoJo, Stone Ocean is literally like her show. I don't get it. She does have this weird time stop ability though. But it only like time stops the units by her. So like, it's really weird. Like, it has like a really weird like cooldown kind of scenario. So let me try to show it. I think it's only the unit she hits or something. It's like really weird. And no, it also does damage, I think. That's why it's killing them. It does damage too. It does damage and time stop. It's kind of a weird hybrid. It reminds me a lot of the original Dio 5-stars ability. So yeah, they're pretty decent units. But again, they're not that great. So we might actually have this account leave so we get to a higher wave, but we'll see. So let's go set up a little bit better defense here, and we'll check out the rest of the units. Here we go. We'll get one of these guys like that, and then we'll get one of these guys like to the AoE upgrade. And then another one to the AoE upgrade. And then we should be chilling for a little bit. Check the HP. Okay, they're all like dead. 600 HP already? Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, let's switch to my other account and get these popping off. So we're going to use Springy first. Springy is the GOAT. Let's be real, guys. So Springy has a 0.1 SPA, but is single target. So Zamasu is similar Navy's code unit, but Zamasu is AoE and double the SPA and less damage. So yeah, there we go. We get one upgrade on so we can hit the powerfuls. And then another upgrade, and then you can get this crash landing. I guess we'll check it out because we are trying to showcase him a little bit. Basically, he's now AoE but has a 4-second SPA. It is technically worth it, but like, I kind of just like the 0.1 SPA personally. So we'll get another one and just leave it there in a little bit. But we gotta check out some of the other units too. So let's go check out our boy Diavolo next. Now Diavolo is pretty busted. He used to be one of the best bleed units in the game. He might actually still be pretty close though because of his SPA. Basically, bleed, you can multiply his damage by 5, so it's kind of, I mean by 6, so it's basically him doing 30k damage per hit. It's pretty busted, I'm not gonna lie. We should have a we have some JoJos in the bag. Let's get a Springy in the back so we don't accidentally get collapsed. There we go. All right, let's get the first upgrade on Diavolo. The thing that makes him not as good for raids, etc., is you're gonna notice that yeah, that's $150,000, and then $200,000, $300,000, and still no new attack though. Dang. All right, finally we're about to get the new attack, but look at that, he's still bleed with 1 million. So 1 million bleed with no buff. That's actually pretty dang good. I'm not gonna lie, like that's some serious damage right there. So let's go save it for Teleport Fist Barrage real quick. All right, here we go. Bang. Teleport Fist Barrage is just gonna make his AoE nice and a little bit bigger, which can be kind of helpful. All right, we'll check out on this last upgrade in a little bit because it's kind of expensive and we don't have 2.5 million right now. So let's go check out our next unit. We have the new guy. Actually, you know what? Let's check out this guy. He's actually pretty sick too. So we have this guy right here. We'll put him on first, just so the AoEs don't like get messed up. Ah, there we go. So this guy is nice because I forgot to have the attack effects on for these two. Dang it. All right, let me show you Springy's attack effects. I forgot about that part. Okay, you can barely see Springy's attack effects, so it's okay. But yeah, those are Springy's attack effects if you can even see them. All right, there. Yeah, Diavolos isn't that exciting, but this guy he sends out his little thingy there. There we go. Bang, bang, bang. Heavenly Guidance. Look at that. Makes him have a nice AoE. We'll put him on last. Look at that. So you can see his effect. Now this guy's actually a free unit. You just get him by leveling up, which is pretty sick. And then he does get time stop and even more AoE, which is really, really nice. So we'll just 2x it so you can see it. And then bang, look at that. And then 500k for ultimate time stop. All right, basically that's going to give him 2 abilities, so you can use it to time stop, or you can use him as like Dio's time stop. All right, but we have Diavolo too, so the Diavolo also has that, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, and then it has this cool effect as well, making the whole Earth like blue and purple and stuff. So it's pretty sick, I'm not going to lie. So we'll sell this guy for now, and then let's place our next unit, guys. We have Kiryu. They might interfere with each other, but that's fine. This guy is underrated though. Like, look at the damage. It's actually pretty freaking sick. Now, if you're doing him in story mode, you don't have to give him the reset orb. So you can actually give him like a fire rage orb, and it's pretty good. But you can only place 1, which kind of sucks. He gets some good damage though, so you can actually use him in any like grass story mode where fire units are good. Look at that, and then you get some nice AoE with some decent damage. All right, here we go. Some more damage and more range too. That's pretty nice. And then Bomba 2. Now he unfortunately becomes a circle AoE, which really sucks. But it is what it is. And lots of damage though, and it's really cheap for the damage. Like, you're getting 1 million damage for 4 or 5. Actually, it's not that cheap, but it's fairly cheap for no buff. And then, guys, he has Need Orb to unlock special, and that's going to cost us 4.3 million. So we'll save up for that. That's going to happen a little bit later, not going to lie. So let's go get our boy here then. He actually becomes full AoE, which is really nice. So we'll leave him in the front. And he also is kind of a slowing unit. If you guys don't know, Sunburn, all right, which is his special effect, actually does slow the units, which is pretty sick. So here we go. Let's get that. Savan Barrage. Now he becomes a nice like AoE cone unit, which is really good. All right, and then Sunlight Lenses. Now he's full AoE with 1.59 million. Like, that's actually pretty sick right there. So we're gonna probably get a few of him because I want him to cover the whole map. So let's get our placements correct here. We'll get one here. We'll get one here. And we'll get one here, and then we'll get one here. And those should all cover the map once we're able to afford them. But before we're able to afford those guys, I'll see some really cool effects. We're going to have to really, really save up our cash because this guy's going to cost us like freaking 4.3 million. So we're going to need to save up another like 7.8 million before we can start like, you know, letting loose on these guys. It's going to be a little bit insane. But also, before we do that, we are going to be getting our Springinators. So let's just get all the Springies over here. Should be pretty good spot for them. All right, there we go. We'll just get them all to the... there's no point in getting him to... Okay, I guess we'll just get him to Crash Landing. Why not? We'll get the AoE. That's actually pretty good, though. 700k damage for 42k. Compared to this guy, that's night and day. So he's actually still pretty good. Like, he's better than Kiryu, actually, right now. Wait, what the heck? He actually legit is. That's actually crazy. I didn't realize he's better than Kiryu. Wow, I guess Springy really is the GOAT. Maybe you shouldn't be bringing this guy. I didn't realize his damage was that bad. Just bring Springy, I guess, is the moral of the story. I mean, we kind of already knew that Springy was the GOAT, but yeah. Springy is, like, legit the GOAT. Like, freaking legit. It's not even close. Springy is actually low-key good for Infinite. I'm dead. I'm literally dead right now. Oh, yeah, one thing to note, though, is there is no, like, JoJo slow units. There's JoJo time stop units. So, that might make life a little bit complicated. So, we are going to actually set up our JoJo time stop units on our alt account. So let's get those set up. All right, we'll get this guy back here in case we're about to die. Actually, yeah, we might not even need him, but we'll get him back there in case we need it. All right, here we go. We'll get JJ Siwa up here. We're going to use her as the time stop. So we'll just have time stop on auto. We'll just spam it on auto. I don't know what the exact thing is, but whatever time stop we can get out of her is going to be worth it. Let's be real. So we're just going to rock it. There we go. Because she's a really cheap unit too. Wow, we have 9 million on this account. Dang, look at all those stringy stuff. That's wild. All right, here we go. Let's get it. What are we making, man? It's just like a giant freaking web right now. I love that. All right, here we go. Get another stringy stun. We should have bring more of these, man. We should have bring like Dio 5-star. Get even more time stop action. Get everything time stop on the whole freaking map. So we have just a bunch of time stop up here. So I don't know if it's going to make a big difference, but it is what it is. And I guess this guy also does decent damage, so we'll max out this guy as well. But I think this is the only other guy that does, like, okay damage. Everybody else is kind of low on the damage train. So let's go get all these guys maxed. All right, there we go. I guess we don't have any other burn units, so I guess we'll just place all these guys as well. I don't know if they're gonna make a big difference, but I guess it'll look cool. So we'll get all these guys placed. We got a bunch of JoJo units, so let's I guess we'll just max them all out anyway. Might as well, you know. Yeah, let me go max those out real quick. All right, so we got all the max. Oh man, yeah, 5,000 damage is gonna do a lot, I guess. Oh man. All right, here we go. Let's get his special ability. His special ability resets the cooldown. Now that I think about it, that's actually kind of terrible. I don't think we really need the ability for these units. Oh man, that might have been a big mistake. Yikes, man. Well, okay, we can get this one too now at least, which is good. So we got a bit of money now. So let's get one of these guys. Now these guys actually have some pretty decent damage. Oh wait, no, we have to get 500k for the good damage. Yeah, that's actually not that worth it. So I think we are just gonna go rock out with the Sunburn boys. So let's get all these guys to the next to max upgrade. I don't know if we'll be able to afford the 2.21 on them. But 500k damage is still pretty dang good if I do say so myself. So we will take that. Alright, what if we place this guy? How good is he with the non-expensive upgrade? Let's see here. 50k damage. That's nothing. Oh well. It is what it is, guys. We're just gonna get as much damage as we can out there. We're on wave 69 though, so it's a start. If we can make it to wave 80, I'll be happy. But again, we have no like real slow units, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult. I'm gonna try to time stop though as much as possible. So we'll see how that goes. If we can time stop enough, it should make the difference. And damage farm wise, we're not doing that great because we don't really have any buff units. Because I don't think there is a JoJo buff unit. If I'm missing one, you guys can of course let me know. But I'm pretty sure I'm not missing any of those. All right, looks like they're really getting there. Oh man. Oh no, this is not looking great. Bang. Here we go. And bang. Looking good, looking good. Here we go, looking good. Looking good. All right, well, 74 though. Where's my Diavolo? I think it might be time to start erasing. Oh man. Oh, I think it might be time. Yeah, let's go for it. Actually, no, we can. Yeah, we'll erase first. Erase. There we go. Use his ability. His ability looks pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. So we just erased everybody. They should be time stopped and just completely destroyed. And then I think we're gonna cure you. All right, so we'll eat the dirt. All right, that's what his ability looks like. So we ate the dirt, and then I believe it's gonna be time for us to. We should be able to Diavolo again. Yeah, we can Diavolo again. So let's see if it's gonna work again. On like 78 or 79. All right, 78. We're still okay. We'll try it in a second though if we're about to die. Wave 78 though, we're so far so good. If we can make it to wave 80, I'll be happy with no slow and no buff. All right, we just gotta get one more wave. There we go. All right, let's try erasing again. All right, hopefully it works. If not, we just screwed ourselves over. Are the enemies moving? I can't really see. I think they are. That's not good. All right, we gotta switch my alt account then. All right. Okay, now we can actually see what's going on. All right, here we go, guys. Let's get it. Come on, come on, come on. So far, so good. All right, armor bus. In time, perfect. Wave 81, looking good. Eh? Looking pretty good. Love to see it. And that's GG's, guys. Wave 81, man. That's what it's like to have no buff units or no real slow units. And time stop doesn't work very well if you can't slow down the enemies. Peace out, boys.